Alright guys, welcome in. So, I've been thinking about this video for the past couple of days now because I wanted to make this video talking about Twitch and YouTube as a job. Like if you want to make it as a job, what to kind of expect. And everyone's different because everyone experiences success at different rates, different ways, different communities. There's a lot of different variants on what can make you successful on these platforms. But the biggest one, I'm gonna tell you what takes you what you need to grow in any sort of capacity is you gotta stick with it for a long time. Um, if you're new to Twitch or YouTube or both, and you're trying to make a channel or YouTube channel and you want to make content, the first thing I'd say is you need to be very consistent on videos, and don't expect to be big within a year or two or even 3. I've been streaming since about 2013 on Twitch, and I'm not partnered. I'm affiliated. I have just under 5,000 followers, and I've been doing it for a long time. And I've seen a lot of my friends become successful and get big, which that's because everyone experiences success on different levels, and it takes time. Sometimes you get the right amount of exposure, or you collab with the right people, and you grow, or you just play the game at the right moment. So my advice is if you want to do it, make sure you cover your other bases first too. Make sure you got a job to pay rent and bills, or a situation where you can do that, because you can't focus on Twitch and YouTube as a source of main income, and not for a very long time. Especially depends where you live, because some people live in a very expensive area, and YouTube would never really become a main source of income, even when they get kind of big, because of just how much money people have to pay for rent sometimes. But the point of this video is to tell you guys, if you make a channel, for example for YouTube, try to upload regular content. Try to make something that you want to make, that you're into. Try to put some effort into your videos. And if you do that for a couple of years, maybe even a year or more, sometimes you get lucky and your channel gets really popular or grows well enough. I've been doing it for a long time, and I always get a lot of people telling me that, dude, I want to do this too. I could do this. And you can. But they get disheartened when they tell me hey, how come I'm not big yet? Why is it taking so long? It's because it's just the platform is so saturated. A lot of people are doing a lot of the same thing these days. It just takes a lot of effort and consistency, and if you're willing to stick up with that and do it, you will definitely be successful on these platforms in some degree. I can't say you're going to be, a million, followers or subscribers right away, but I think if you find yourself in a healthy couple thousands, and you're growing by 5 to 10 followers a day, I'd say that's pretty healthy versus somebody who uploads once a month, and they've been doing it for a long time, and they only have less than 100 videos on their channel. It's yeah, some of those videos might get a couple thousand views, but people don't subscribe that easily. You have to either remind them or make some really good content people want to subscribe to. And being consistent, people sort of especially if you're in a community or you're in a targeted community. So for me, I do role play in gaming. So I role play DayZ, I role play Red Dead Redemption, GTA, Conan. So all my content tends to be focused around role playing and telling stories, and I add music and stuff like that, 'cause that's my thing. And so I find an audience for that in those gaming communities, and they kind of come together and see it. Another thing that's important to do is if you are starting up on YouTube channel, Twitch channel, make friends of people who also stream. If you find some cool streamer you run into and you guys hit it off, kick off, collab as much as possible. I've noticed over the years I've made some really awesome friends through roleplay and streaming and doing YouTube, that I'm always excited to play a game with them and stream with them at the same time and make friends that way. And a lot of my viewers are shared with a lot of other streamers that I've interacted with through roleplay and other things. And I think the next biggest part, besides consistency and effort, is just making friends who do the same thing you do, and join a community, become a part of something, and you'll grow along with that. Because the way I see it is if your friends grow, you grow too. I know if I ever get to the point where I'm really big, I'm totally spreading the love and helping a friend grow who's been working hard at it as well, because sometimes you need that little like boost that helps you out. Like it's it's nice to see your friend succeed as well on the platform. Um, Now, at my size, you know, if you're wondering about like how much money I make on it, like I think once a month on YouTube I make about $100, and then on Twitch it can vary from like 100 to 400 depending on how much I stream. That's not a lot of money to live on, and that's once a month you get paid. So like, if you want to put a lot of focus into it, and here's what I do, like, because I'm like gun ho about putting a lot of my focus into Twitch and YouTube. I still need to make more money another way, so I do DoorDash, I do odd jobs, so that my time is not like completely spent working at a job I'm not happy at, because I want to be happy too. Um, so I do a lot of DoorDash on the side to make up the rest of my bills, the rest of my rent and stuff like that that I don't make from Twitch and YouTube. And you know, eventually, I know if I keep with it, I'll get to the point where I am able to support myself wholly on Twitch and YouTube. But like, if you're getting into it, don't quit your job to be like, I'm focusing 100% on YouTube and Twitch. You can still gotta have a job or something that can pay your other bills, because one month you might make $400 on Twitch, and next month you only make $100 that month. You know, things vary. You have to be super consistent, super regular, and you have to be really active in the community. Um, I'm not really edit this video at all. I think this is just a rant video I wanted to put out, just talking about like my experience of it, and anybody in my community who sees this is like, this is what to expect trying to get into YouTube and Twitch. This is like the playground you're playing, because there's a lot of different categories and things you can do. You can get really lucky and just blow up right away because you find a niche or something that just fits you really well, or you already have a lot of experience editing videos and doing stuff, so like you just take off. But a lot of time it's a lot of hard work, dedication, and you just keep on working on it, and you keep on going, you keep on pushing, and you keep on with it. Because as soon as you give up, you're just done. I've had a lot of people in my life tell me that I can't do it, I won't succeed, I won't get anywhere. But every time I see a new 100 followers or subscribers in my community, and every time I get paid out, like even if it's just $100, I'm like, hey, I'm making money doing something I really enjoy and love, and that's entertaining people, playing video games, and role playing. like it's like the dream for me. I'm not big by any means, you know. YouTube, I'm at 2,500 subscribers. On Twitch, I'm like 200 shy of 5,000. Like, I have a decent community that I've built over years, but it took me a long time. On Twitch, 2013, I've been streaming for about 8 years. Sometimes I'm super regular for a couple of years straight, and then I get a job or something busy and I don't stream for a couple of months. And I've had hundreds of viewers, and I've had like no viewers, and it goes back and forth, because if you drop the ball, and you got to pick it back up, and you got to build yourself back up, because Twitch is a thing where you have to be very consistent on to grow and stay big on. That's why I recommend also, if you do Twitch or YouTube, you do them both. Use Twitter, use TikTok, use your Discord, use any social media you can as well, to like kind of like Instagram as well, yeah, to kind of like put yourself out there. Because if you really want to do this, you gotta make it like a job. You gotta treat it kind of like a job, in a way where you're consistent, you upload consistently, you stream consistently. I'm beating a dead horse here. That's the point I'm trying to get across. Don't expect it to kick off within like a couple months to a year. Like, your first video is probably not going to get more than 20-30 views if you're lucky. Which I mean like a couple days, because your video could be up there for like a year and you might get 500 views over it, or maybe it might get picked up later on and grow crazy. Because I've had videos that I uploaded like 6 months ago, all of a sudden go from like 500 views to 10,000 views, because, you know, the community finally surfaced in the community somewhere. Someone finally picked it up and started watching it and shared it with their friends. You know, it just takes time and effort. YouTube I've been doing for about 4 or 5 years now, seriously, where I've been focused on like uploading videos consistently. I think maybe 3-4 years. I can't. It's kind of, time gets kind of blurry after a while, but I've been at it for a while. I made my account in 2010. I uploaded a couple videos here and there, but I wasn't serious about uploading or learning to edit or anything until the last like 3-4 years. I've been doing it. But you guys, if you comment down below about your successes or what you want to do for a channel. Maybe we could have a discussion about it. If you're somebody who likes to make the same content I like to make and you discover this channel by chance, I'm always down to collab, have a fun run, do some role play, especially if we're on the same role play server. I love telling stories. Like I have some things coming up where I'm trying to do some Valheim stuff, role play wise as well. Like I started my own server. It's only 10 slots right now, but we're waiting until they fix the internet connection of the game so that like it's not based on the lowest person's connection hosting versus the highest person. I want to have like almost no lag while playing, especially when I want to get like 50 players together or more. But that's what I have going on so far. That's what I've been talking about. This is what I wanted to share. It's been on my mind like for a couple of days now, because people have been bringing up like I'm getting into Twitch and getting into YouTube and trying, and then they give up really quickly, and they ask me why. They're not getting any views or anything like that. I'm like, I'm hardly getting any views myself, but like I can see the difference when I try and I don't try, and you just gotta keep with it.